What's going on, everybody? Lead Farmer 73 here, Guava. Happy Friday. Good to see y'all here. I did a lot of thinking today. I was doing a lot of driving, and I couldn't help but think of I got a, let me start here. I got a comment the other day that I can't stop thinking about. The comment, the comment was about, they said, thank you, Led, for, I'm paraphrasing because I can't remember word for word, but I screenshotted it and everything. It said, thank you, Led, for keep on putting out the knowledge, because a lot of homesteaders, gardeners, and everything is falling off, and they're starting to kind of stop with the information. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? I know why, though. I didn't answer them directly, but I said, this probably be a better video. I was going to do a video, but I wanted to see if I could get any input from anybody else, which is probably not going to happen. This is what it is. I know why that some of the homesteaders and some of the gardeners and all of us in this community is like stopping sharing information and spreading information. To me, it's like a movement of silence of the knowledge. And some people say, oh, it's freedom of speech. They trying to hold your freedom of speech. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But this is what I've been talking about for the last 8 years. In a minute, I said, y'all go back in my videos, and if you got time to watch those kind of lives, you will hear me say, and you was probably in those lives when I was like, hey, they gonna stop this. They gonna stop letting you get this knowledge, and especially get it for free. Now, I know this is entertainment for a lot of people, but for a lot of people need this doggone knowledge that they find on YouTube. Well, the time has come on, I'm going to say, all social media platforms. If you say anything that can help other people, they shut you up. I've been saying this for 8 years. I ain't even going back all the way to since I started YouTube. I'm talking about the strong 8 years I've been doing this. I've been screaming at the top of my lungs, get yourself together, get yourself ready, stock up your food. I've been saying this all this time, right? And now that people need the information, and some people are starting to wake up to, hey man, I think I better do that. Now, have you noticed when you ask a content creator like, hey, so how exactly do I grow those tomatoes, potatoes, beans, greens? How exactly do I purchase that land? How exactly do I get my homestead started? How exactly hey Led, what happened to Freedom Makers? Hey Led, what happened to your house? Thought you were selling it. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why us homesteaders, us gardeners, I'm gonna say information givers is starting to back off. We getting in trouble for giving you free information. But then when we turn around and say, well, can you support us on a Patreon page so we can keep doing it? No, we ain't doing that. That costs money. The information that was being given for the last 8 years, they have started putting a stop to. See, you don't see it. And when you ask me them questions, and it sounds like I'm ignoring you because I don't answer your question. Because if I give you the answer, it's going to get me in trouble. See, you don't got to care about that. I do. Because if I get in trouble, that's money out of my pocket. You don't lose no sleep. So if I tell you the specific answer, when I get in trouble. And here's the killer. When I tell you to Google it, I'm not being a smart ass. I'm being so serious. Go freaking Google it. I did. If you need that information, just because you see me doing it, and I ain't gonna be able to tell you everything. Matter of fact, even if I told you how I'm doing it, it might not work for you in your situation. Go Google it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. All of us OGs in this game, we Googled it. And before it was Google, there was the library. And that's what we did. We beat our feet to the doggone library to get knowledge, to get information so we can move forward faster. There was no high-speed internet. There was no YouTube. There was none of that. We had to meet each other in person and share information and test said knowledge. Now, everybody want everything like that. Everybody want the cliff notes. I couldn't give you the cliff notes on my knowledge. Do you understand? Do you really want the cliff notes of 51 years of know-how? You want me to sum 51 years of knowledge up in 5 minutes? Because I hear people say, oh, your video's too long, Led. I don't know what to tell you. Because I can't tell you how to be better in 60 seconds or less. I can't. But that's the trend. And then you try to believe what you just heard in a 60-second video? Some of these shorts is 15 seconds. And you believe it? I can't give you, okay, I can't give you my reality, and I can't give you the proper knowledge and instruction on what I did and how I do it in 60 seconds. I just can't. Y'all see I put out shorts. I try. I can't. It's just impossible for me. Real knowledge needed. First, I would like to know who I'm talking to. Then, hey, once I fill you out, I know what words I can and what I can't use. What's going to offend you, what's not going to offend you. All of this stuff now and all of this knowledge out here is about to be obsolete to you. They are already, listen, I'm not going to say the state, that they're already burning books. They're already telling you if you are if you possess one of these books, you going to jail. It's a state more southern than me telling you if you are in possession of one of these books, you're going to jail like you've been slanging yayo. A book of knowledge, a book of truth, a book of history. If you have one of those books, you're going to jail. Go look on the internet and look up libraries getting arrested for having books. Go look at that. Down in that state, more southern than I am, those librarians were getting arrested for having books in the library. They don't own the library. It was just their shift. Go look it up yourself. Look at our music. Look at our music. You know, me and Lady Leia been talking about hip hop. Listen, remember, how many people remember the birth of hip hop? I was there, right? And it was beautiful. It was beautiful to see people getting together and coming together without that much violence back in the day. It was something positive when we didn't have really nothing going on. Oh my God. Do you remember on the Donahue show? Do you remember on all of the talk shows, even if it was Oprah or anything else, do you remember on them talk shows when they were saying how evil, wicked, horrible, deadly, monstrous hip-hop was? They had rappers like Ice-T and them on every doggone talk show being degraded by the audience. You are worried about how are you up in a high-rise penthouse in your $1 million penthouse and you worrying about what they doing deep down in the Bronx. Okay, let's fast forward Fast forward from those interviews on all them talk shows, Donahue, Oprah and stuff. Let's fast forward only 10 years. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about hip hop. Hip hop, hip hop ages in dog years, right? Hip hop ages in dog years. My 10 years is like 20 to 30 years in hip hop years. It moves so fast. I'm glad hip hop ain't a deadly virus, because it mutates so fast there will be no cure for it. And matter of fact, look, it is a virus. And I'm gonna tell you, check it out. Hip hop is like a virus because it became so powerful. It took over the world. All the people that hated hip hop, now it's their theme song when they show come on. The same interviewers from back in the day that's still around to this day, yeah, that's hip hop is part of the theme song to the song to come on while you doing your little monologue or montage while it's coming on. You got hip hop in the background. Oh, I see you double dutching and doing what's that? Playing jacks on your way into the studio. It's hip hop. Now they figured out hip hop was so powerful, and I'm talking about our knowledge, right? I was thinking of hopscotch. It was so powerful. They're like, damn, nothing we say, Oprah can't stop it. Donahue can't stop it. The government can't stop it. Luke just won the doggone freedom of speech. We can't stop it. And they're all happy. They are content. They're staying to themselves. They're not drunk. They're not high. I remember when hip hop, one of the phrases in hip hop was always, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't get high. Every rapper, I ain't gonna call them rappers, every artist said, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't get high. It was in our culture. That was in hip hop. That's how hip hop began. Ain't nobody rapping about getting drunk and high. My point is this. Once they found out that this knowledge is greater, this is supposed to be just music, but they turned it into something that's more powerful than a laser beam. How can we use that to help destroy them? How can we use their brand new virus or their brand new weapon and use it to destroy things? So they silenced the knowledge. They silenced the knowledge. They silenced Nas. They silenced what's my man name? He was just in my head. Can't think his name. They silenced all the conscious rappers. And then they implanted in garbage and spewing this knowledge. And spewing this garbage to our kids and in our society. The reason I'm telling you about hip hop and how they used it, they turned something that was our power, that was our superpower. It was like we finally got bit by the spider and now we got superpowers, right? We got hit with the doggone gamma rays. Now we was invincible, we unstoppable. And the next thing you knew, they was like, just like in every doggone movie like that, how can I get that power in me? How can we catch the Hulk and take his blood and use that for our gain? That's what they did. They destroyed hip hop, and I keep saying they keep saying we destroyed it. No, we didn't destroy it. They destroyed hip hop, and I'm gonna tell you why they destroyed hip hop. Because we don't have no power over it anymore. Once a couple of us got a few checks and then gave our rights and ownerships over to them, What they do now, they decide what's getting played and what's not getting played. I can thank you, KRS-One Boogie Down Productions. Thank you. Common is who I was thinking of earlier. Now I want you to think of something. The way they took hip hop and turned it into, we went from KRS-One, Common to Sexy Red. We went from KRS-One, Common, Boogie Down Productions, the song Self-Destruction with all the conscious rappers, MC Light. I can go down the line. Kid and Play, just party music, just so we can go dance. We turned that into Sexy Red and Nicki Minaj. And Ice Spice, Little Yachty, talking about getting high, getting drunk, getting so high and so drunk, rolling around with guns and shooting up people. That's the rap. That's the whole song. Nothing else is in the song. The reason I'm telling you about hip hop is because they silenced the knowledge and they brought forth the destruction, and they're using our own weapon against us. We created a weapon and they're using our own weapon against us. So the reason why us homesteaders, us gardeners, and all the other people in here, the 2A community and everything else, the reason why we are not able to answer y'all each and every question is because we're being silenced. Everybody said, Led, where's Freedom Makers? What happened to Freedom Makers? I can't tell you. You know why I can't tell you? You know why I ain't gonna tell you? Because all I was trying to do was something right for my people, something right for my community. I wanted you to see a man that looked like you do something that you thought was impossible for people like us. That's all I wanted. I don't want nothing from none of y'all. I wanted to show you it's possible. I was threatened, shunned, and everything else just for showing you that, man, this is possible. I ain't nobody. You think I'm somebody, I'm not. But you know what, though? Y'all don't see it. You're still sitting around in the house twiddling your thumbs thinking something better gonna happen. Something else is gonna happen. You're gonna get more Ice Spices. You're gonna get more Sexy Reds, and it's just gonna get better. I mean, worse. Think about this. How can it get worse than Sexy Red and Ice Spice? What's next, man? Live killings? Live sexual acts? Cause we're really doing the German Smurf on that. We right on the line. So a lot of us can't tell you everything anymore. And they say, Led, you acting funny because you don't be telling people stuff. Look, let me tell you something about doing the right thing. You can only tell somebody to get off that ice in the spring so many times, okay? Some of y'all northerners understand me, some of y'all southerners don't. If you keep on playing on that ice in the spring, it's gonna get you. They're gonna have to find you in the summer. I've been warning everybody, and everybody on these platforms, whether you like me or you don't, everybody in here been warning everybody. Everybody been giving the message, but people ain't listening. And now that they're shutting us up and they're silencing us, see, I'm gonna tell y'all about Freedom Acres. See, I can't tell y'all everything about Freedom Acres because of the things that happened to me. I can't talk about it like that no more. You talking about shadow ban and everything. Oh no, don't tell nobody how to start no fire. Oh no, don't tell nobody how to purchase land. Oh, don't tell nobody. Don't keep playing. And look, oh, here's the worst part. How can I forget this? And don't be successful at it. Don't just be talking shit. And you come in and you're successful at what you're doing and you proving everything that you're doing. Don't do that. Oh, no, no. You better keep some mystique in the middle of that, or guess what happened? There's a family here on YouTube. I don't know them from a hole in a sock, but I watches them. Y'all go over there if you know who I'm talking about and see what they did to them. It don't get no more wholesome than them folks. All they do is show they doggone homestead and show you that it is possible through God. Can you believe that? All they show you that it is possible through God to have a homestead and raise your children and stuff. And look what they did to them. And I want to reach out to them so bad and tell them, listen, this is just the beginning. Y'all just got y'all silver plaque. This is just the beginning. See, it's certain things I can't talk about here on YouTube that keep happening to me. But y'all don't listen. Y'all don't hear me though. The same thing they did to hip hop, they're doing to social media. And y'all too busy playing around thinking it's gonna be a tomorrow. It's gonna be a do-over. It's gonna be a reset. We get to play again tomorrow. You don't even understand how detrimental all the knowledge that's left that we can say. You better get it while you can get it. Because frankly, forget them silencing us content creators. Forget silencing the knowledge. You better hope they don't cut these social media platforms off all the way. Because this new generation, I want y'all to think, in the last 20 years, this 20-year generation, like for instance, my son, my youngest son is 19. He knows nothing else except for YouTube. Can us old folks with the gray hair come with me now? This new generation don't know nothing except for cell phones and social media. My son was born in the social media, so that's how he knows how to talk to people. He teaches me things. Imagine that. So if they shut this joker down, you're gonna have a generation and a half full of lost souls. Lost. Because they don't know how to do anything without this. They don't know how to find information without this. They don't know how to look at the sun and find a direction. They gotta need a GPS with this. They gotta look at a compass on this. They don't got no compasses on they watching around their neck. They gotta do this to find out where they at. If they get lost, they gotta look at the phone. And they constantly like, I left my cord. I got 1 bar of energy left. If this was like a Jason or Freddy Krueger movie, remember how Jason is coming at you and Freddy Krueger coming at you? What did you do? You ran. And you kind of like, the car is that way. We got to run. Come on, Cindy. We got to run that way. The car is that way. Did you hear what I said back in 1980 when Jason and Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers is chasing you? You knew where you parked the truck. So the kids was trying to make it back to the truck. Neither one of them had a phone. These days, kids jump out their truck. They got their phones in their hand because they think this is their savior. They think, I can walk wherever. I don't got to pay no attention to landmarks. I don't have to pay attention to anything because this phone is going to get me back to wherever I need to be. If they shut this joker down, you screwed. And that's what they do on the social media. It's the silence of the knowledge. Anybody can spew anything on this platform that they want, as long as it got to do with shaking your ass, sagging your pants, throwing up gang signs, showing your guns. As long as it got to do with destruction of a people, you can do that. We'll even monetize it. You know what was tripping me out? For the life of me, I kept wondering, like, how do these young boys keep doing these shorts and getting paid off of these shorts when they take these Glocks and just start blamming in the water and blamming up a wall and just for no reason? How do they keep being monetized when they got a 30-round stick in the bottom of a G19 and just start blamming into the woods without knowing what's in the woods? These boys do this because they get paid for it. If they stopped getting paid for it, they would stop doing it. How is it that you're monetized for shaking your cheeks on your platform? You making mad loot. You got 1 million subscribers for showing your butt cheeks and your jugs. But if I tell somebody, what was that I did the other day, and they wouldn't let me show it. I was trying to show my son go into college, doing his registration, and some music, that I couldn't understand if I had my ear on the speaker. They caught me for that. Like, you can't play that music. Man, I ain't worried about that music. I'm trying to get my son into school, and I just want to show the people. Can't do it. They gave me a red flag for that. But it's channels out there to show you their lingerie hauls, son. Buck naked. Monetized. 1 million subscriber. Buck naked. Now look, and on those channels with the lingerie hauls, you want to know something else they do? Don't no viewer discretion advised thing come up. Don't nothing come up to say, hey, your kid, this contains some serious content, some graphic content. Are you sure? Are you 18, over the age of 18? None of that is on none of those lingerie hauls. That, matter of fact, if you got a computer and your data ain't burnt up, it just start playing without you even hitting the video. You know what I mean? But the knowledge on how to grow some corn, some beans, avocados, persimmons, peaches, plums, they'll shut you down if you say the one wrong word. I've seen all y'all videos, harmless. Okay, I was listening to this man on this one, he's on a channel, it just popped up in my feed. I don't know him from a hole in the sock. This man, they took his channel down because he was showing how herbs do stuff good for you, right? The things he was growing in his yard do things good for his body. I can't even say it. Took his whole channel. And the reason why I know he ain't lying, because I told you, this was the first time I ever seen him, I ever knew him or anything. And I watched it. I don't need to know how many subscribers he had. I believe him. Because about 3 years ago, I got sick. And I made a little concoction. They tore my ass up for that video. I had to remove it. That's when everybody was a little sick. I had to remove that. So if you're telling people or giving people ideas on how you could help yourself without begging the man to help you, that's gone, that's over with. Because I remember just 8 years ago, we were sharing all of those secrets to our knowledge and what we growing in our garden and what it do for this ailment or that ailment. We was even trading those things that we was growing back and forth to help this ailment, help that ailment. You can't do it no more. Yo, I'm gonna tell you one right here. I'm about to tear you up with this one. I did a video on making activated charcoal. Anybody ever see that? I have had so many people debate me on that, and the biggest question out of all those thousands of comments, you know what they ask the most? This is what they ask. What do you use that for? They ask me thousands of times. Go look for yourself if you don't believe me. Thousands of times they ask me, what do you use this for? Because I didn't say. I just said I'm making activated charcoal. What do you use this for? And I ask them, well, what do you use it for? What they want you to do is dry rat on yourself. Rat? You want me to rat on myself? What do you use it for? Well, I was just wondering, what is this? What are you doing with it? If you don't know what this is, you don't know what I'm doing with it, this ain't for you. Move on. There's other videos out there to scroll through. They try to set you up. That concoction I made, they said, what do you use this for? I made a sand, how many people? I made a sand, gravel, charcoal, activated charcoal water filter from scratch. I made a sand, gravel, activated charcoal water filter from scratch with 2 5-gallon buckets. You know why you don't see that video? As much as people be needing it, they told my ass up for that video. Everybody keeps saying, can you make another sand filter video? No. I hope you saw it when it was able to be seen. No, they suppressed that. They suppressed that video. You mean to tell me my video of making a water filtration system for under $30 that will last you for years, you mean to tell me that was bad? That was bad to them. I keep telling everybody on this doggone YouTube, you better be careful what you keep putting in your video. I don't show freedom makers no more because I keep telling everybody, you can't show everybody everything. I didn't give up on y'all, but I'm telling you, I hope you got the knowledge when it was there. Because us homesteaders, gardeners, two-way members, and everybody else is getting in trouble for telling you how to better yourself. Everybody remember this? Remember I was gonna do the solar power build? How many people remember when I was gonna show everybody how to put this together a solar power from scratch? Anybody remember that? Just like last winter or something? No, you better not be doing that. You better not be doing that. You mess around with electricity and everything. You better not be doing it. Because them same people from over on that activated charcoal video came over to this video. When are we going to see that? We really are interested in seeing it. And I kept saying we. We are interested in seeing me build a solar. Okay. There's another kid. He's one of the biggest young man. He's one of the biggest solar generator or solar power young men on YouTube. Very, very young kid. Very, very smart kid. They keep busting his chops because he telling y'all how simple it is, how cheap it is. It's easy. You can power your home for free. Let me break this down to you if you don't quite understand what I'm telling you. You mean to tell me you got a platform with over 100,000 people watching you, listening to you, and you telling them how to eat for free? You have a platform with 20,000 people watching you for hours, and you're going to tell them that they can power their houses for free? Wait a minute. Let's listen to this again, Lead Farmer 73. You mean to tell me you have over 100,000 people following you and watching you, and you're telling people that they can purchase land, cash, and only be paying $200 in taxes, and they don't even have to hook up to the grid because you got solar, you're collecting rainwater, and you're hunting and eating on your own land? meaning you're living virtually for free because the only money that's really, truly, virtually coming out of your pocket is your taxes. Oh, we can't have that. See, nobody is doing the math. If you have people watching you and that makes you powerful, and if you're powerful for a positive reason, they look at that as you're stealing money from the corporations. They don't look at it as I'm helping that 100,000 people help themselves get by. They don't look at it like that. See, the books, you forget about the books, huh? They look at that as my books say I'm helping 100,000 people learn how to get land, grow their own food, protect themselves, and don't do that. See, that's what my books say. See, their book says stealing from the corporation. He is downing profits in the grocery stores. He is downing profits from the utility companies. See, that's what their books say. And when their books say that, they reach out to these platforms and say, hey, y'all gotta stop that dude right there. Stop him. He eating into our bottom line. It's the silence of the knowledge. And if you don't understand what's going on right now, you so busy watching this girl clap her cheeks that you ain't paying attention to how to get this food in the ground. You know, I wanted to tell everybody how to go get one of them 12 Georgias. How many people know what I'm saying? Don't say it out loud. Go get you a 12 Georgia. They got them at Walmart for less than 200 cookies. Mossy. If you don't understand what I'm saying, this ain't for you. They have those 12 Georgias. What's the abbreviation for Georgia? They got them 12 Georgias that's mossy at Wally World. And all you need is under 200 cookies to protect yourself. Damn it, I said don't spell it out. Man, it's other folks, man, be slow up in this mug too. Why you think I'm dancing around that word like that? What, you thought you was about to win a teddy bear because you said the word? That's the other thing to be killing us, man. Shut up. I'm telling you, man. They killed hip-hop. Hip-hop is dead. Hip-hop is in an intensive care unit on a damn ventilator. And the nurse and the doctor is drunk. Hip-hop is in the ICU on the ventilator and the nurse and the doctor is drunk. That's how bad a shape hip-hop in. So if you watching hip-hop, you watched it be born and we're watching it slowly die. Because like I said in the beginning, hip-hop, it lives in dog years, son. It lives in dog years. See, 10 years to me is like 30 years to hip-hop because it moves so fast. It's like a virus. And it's mutating so fast, we can't control it anymore. Only ones that got the control over it is the big industries. And they're pushing out trash that's making us sick. See, people don't think music make you sick. Music is sound waves. Music makes you sad. Music make you happy. Music make you feel sexy. Music make you feel romantic. Music make you cry. Anything that's that powerful, it's not just a sound. Music is power. And once they found out, you know what? You cannot hear an 808 kick drum and not bob your head. I don't care if you a preppy, I don't care if you a nerd, I don't care if you don't dance. You can't hear ooch, ah, ooch, ooch, ah, ooch. You can't hear that. without bobbing your head or tapping your feet. It don't matter what color you are. It don't matter where you from. It don't matter what country you from. You can't hear no drums and not rock your head and tap your feet. You don't even know you tapping your feet until your neighbor next to you say, hey, can you stop that? How many times have that happened? How many times have your neighbor in the next cuticle come around and say, hey, can you stop tapping your feet? That's getting on my damn nerves. The music moved you. Just like George Clinton said, that music moved you. So something that powerful, and they got control it, they got the finger on the trigger of the music. They took our weapon, manipulated it. What is it called? What is it called when an enemy gets your weapon and then they make it so they can use it? Like like they say, like a spaceship. They found a spaceship and now we trying to re-engineer it so they can use it. What is it called? Somebody just said it. Reverse engineering. They took hip hop, reverse engineered it, and now they know how to drive it. Only thing is they don't know what all the buttons is for still. See? That's why I said it's on life support, it's not dead. Because they reverse engineered the hip hop, but they haven't figured out what all these buttons and knobs on this hip hop ship is yet. Huh? But they know how to drive it, and they're tearing it up. They're crashing all into everything. They done tore it up. They're doing the same thing to social media. And if you don't believe me, look at all the social media content creators that was here about 5 years ago. We're going to go back 5 years ago, spitting mad knowledge, giving you everything you needed to know to move forward, to purchase land, start your garden, grow your own food, start your own businesses. Those people are gone. The people that I used to watch, gone. So what you think gonna happen to me? What you gonna think gonna happen to all the rest of the social media content creators that's left still trying to talk in code to give you game? Gone. I've watched people come and go over my years here on this platform. And I'm not saying I won't be next. I'm telling you this though, you better get all the knowledge you can from every content creator that got right good sense as you possibly can. Grow your own, eat your own food. Purchase land. I don't care if it's a quarter of an acre. I don't care if it's an empty lot in a ghetto neighborhood. Purchase you some land, something that's yours. Grow your food. Get you something that can protect you and your family. That's it. That's all I gotta say, because the silence of the knowledge has now begun. If you don't believe me, you don't have to. Matter of fact, if you don't believe me, this message ain't for you. This message is for the people that's like, hell yeah. Say that, lad. This message is for you, because you've been here and you see it and you know it. You see something wrong happening. You see all the content creators leaving. You see it's only a sprinkle of us left. You see it. And the only ones left is they're paid so strong, they're giving you the wrong messages. They're telling you crazy stuff, and they're parts of cults. Ain't too many left, man. Look at all the big content creators, man, the real OGs. You don't hear from them. Every blue moon wanna pop up and tell you something, then they'll disappear into the shadows. We keep popping up, and then we'll leave. Pop up, leave. Because we keep getting in trouble for stuff. You keep telling people where your land at. Go ahead, go ahead, keep telling people where your land at. See what happened to me. That's why I said I'm not telling nobody nothing else. And frankly, I don't even really think it's people watching me on YouTube. I think it's bigger than that. I don't think it's just Mo and Joe that finds my land and come up on my land. I don't think that's them. I think it's bigger than that. You see a black man living his best life, debt free, don't gotta worry about nothing. I'm out here eating my own food. I'm out here raising my chickens. I'm out here gathering my rainwater, chopping my own wood to keep me warm in my own tent, in my own cabin, oh my God, don't move your kids on there so they can live for free. Don't move your daughter on your land so she can live for free. Oh, don't make it so your nephew is in a pinch and he needs somewhere to go, and so you gave him somewhere he could stay for 30 days. Don't do that. You mean to tell me you took him out of the game, of the struggle? He ain't have to sleep on no park bench. Your daughter, she got out of the game, she got out of the struggle. You mean to tell me all she needed to do was get her a nice little setup? Oh, we can't have that. We need to send somebody out there and see more of what's going on Freedom Acres. What's going on? Because they smiling too damn much for me. They too damn happy. And then you got people telling you, oh, you know you can't look. You see this shed? Oh, you can't live in no shed. Ain't no plumbing in that shed. We calling somebody on you. You can't live in that RV. Everybody kept saying, Led, why you got an RV right there? Why is you living in the tent when you got the RV right there? You could just be living in there nice and cozy. Why is you living in a tent? Because if you live in them campers and RVs and cabins, people tell on you and call people on you. They say, he ain't got no running water. He in the RV out there, he ain't got no toilet doo-doo in the bucket. But when you in a tent, it don't count. Stop me if you heard this one. Long as you in a tent, none of that count. But if you're in a stick and mortar structure, that's when you get in trouble. If you park your camper, park your RV too long in one spot, and you they ain't getting no utilities off you, somebody coming back there to holler at you. Long as you in a tent though, say, yeah, what's going on here? They said somebody moved here. Yeah, I'm camping. I'm out here camping with my family on my land. We having a camp party, family reunion. Is there a problem, officer? Oh, no, they said that people was living here. No, this is my property, and we're having a camp out party. So if there's no problem, oh, okay. Silence of the knowledge. Keep your stuff quiet. Talk to people in person. Talk to people. Call them. Stop this social media. The social media. And the people that's not affected, it'll get you. Keep talking on this thing. Call people and talk about your situation. Build groups and foundations off of this. Behind the curtain. Have Zoom meetings. Have private stream yards. Stop telling everybody on this, because I keep telling y'all over and over again, everybody on here ain't rooting for you. I've been saying this for 8 years. It's almost 800 people in this room, and I bet you about 500 of them is people that can't stand my guts. It's about 500 people that can't wait to see something happen to me. It's about 500 of them that's just jotting down stuff and just can't wait to tell. You think I'm lying? I've been through it, son. And the people that call me on the phone and talk to me on the phone, they know I ain't telling. They know I'm telling the truth, because I done showed them and I done proved it. This ain't no joke. But y'all gonna learn. We never miss nothing till it's gone, and then we complain. We never miss nothing till it's gone. Look. We let hip hop get away with that for years, and now it's trash, and now us old folks is complaining. You can't dance to this. You can't play this at no damn wedding. You can't play no music these days at no wedding. You can't play none of this at no backyard barbecue without worrying about getting shot. The only place you can play the music of today is in a backyard barbecue. You got to worry about getting shot. You got to bring your gun to the backyard barbecue. That's the only thing this music is for now. This ain't no look. I don't even want to talk about Kelly. Step to the left, side to side. Yeah, he a horrible dude, but listen to his music though. Ain't no more whispers. Ain't no more OJs. Ain't no more Commodores. Ain't no more MC Hammer. You can't bring this music nowhere. They've destroyed it, and they're about to destroy this. This is one of our, look, this is the new frontier. Social media is the new frontier. And we listening to people spew lies, and we don't do no fact checking. We just go off because I like that dude. Now I think he wouldn't lie to me. You go off of that without doing your own knowledge. This what it's become, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here. But I'm telling y'all right this is a warning to everybody. You better get this knowledge while it's hot. Listen to me, listen to me. Just like that donut shop, the hot sign is on for this knowledge. This knowledge is on sale. It's 75% off. It's 73% off. You better get this knowledge while we still got it, because it's being manipulated. They got AI now. So you will hear me and see my face on something that I ain't got nothing to do with. You will see and hear me spewing out some nonsense that you personally know I would never say or do. We're beyond this now. This is the world of information that's being manipulated. The real knowledge is on life support. But don't nobody hear me though. I just had to come out here and walk my dog and go ahead and let y'all know what I see and what I hear. Anytime I put out a video spewing crazy stuff, I'm joking, I'm bullshitting around, I get 1 billion views. If I come out here and show you something that's gonna save your life, if I come out here and show you how to grow some damn food so you can feed your family and you ain't gotta go to work every damn day, don't nobody wanna see that. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. You see this? You see this? Everybody gonna say, he bragging. You can call it what you want to. You can call it what you want to. But I'm gonna tell you this. I got mine. I'm not playing. This ain't no joke to me. See, I got mine. I've been working on mine for years. So you can say I'm bragging and boasting all you want to, when all I'm trying to do is show you that it's possible with a little bit at a time and a little bit of effort, a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears. It's possible from a normal black man like me. I ain't nothing but a postal worker. I was just a mailman. My wife is a school teacher. I ain't got no nest egg. I ain't got no silver spoon in my mouth. We grind for this. It was times I didn't see my wife because we were so tired. But now it's paying off and everybody look at it like you got a silver spoon in your mouth. Yeah, you can say that because you got it. I deserve it because I earned it. I could have did anything with my money. I could have bought anything. I could have bought Maseratis. I could have bought Mercedes Benzes. I could have bought anything I wanted with all that money. I didn't have to buy no nice house in a nice neighborhood. I didn't have to buy no land. I didn't have to buy no $100 trees. I didn't have to buy none of this. But now, when you eating out of your own damn garden and all of the things that you invested in is starting to pay you back, see, you don't gotta work so hard. You can quit your job. You can do everything yourself. I pay for my own health care. I pay for my own doggone insurance. I pay my own damn taxes. No, I can't depend on a check oozing in every week. But I know I gotta hustle. I'm showing you it's possible from a normal man, a normal guy. Ain't nothing special about me. But they're taking that away from you. And you gon' let them, because you ain't doing nothing about it. With that being said, Live Farmer 73, don't let them silence the knowledge. I love you, and I'm out. Peace.